Okay, so I ordered some seeds from the gardening channel, and I really love carrots. They're like my second favorite food, greens being the first. Just saying. So I'm going to try planting them. I saw, I don't know if it was Mark on Epic Gardening or James, but one of them said to cover them with the ground. So I've been wetting the ground now for a few days, and I worked some soil and chicken manure and stuff, and now I'm going to try planting them and cover them up. And these are something that I'll be hand watering on a regular basis, so we'll see how this goes. Did I say I really like carrots? Okay. My hands are too shaky to tap the package, so I'm just going to drop them along by hand down these 2 rows. I'll come back and try to make sure I cover up the ground. It's amazing how the body ages. You know, my hands are shaky. I've been using these hands for many years. They haven't gotten any bigger. Great design. But as you get older, you just can't control some things, like shaky hands. Okay, so I used a little bit more than half a pack of the seeds. I'll come back over now and cover up the little area where I put them. I don't know how people know exactly what they do in the garden. I'm just going to mark this from that brown tube down to this light colored watering spigot down here. Call that rows for here, and I'm going to close up the dirt over the areas where I planted them. And like I said, it's been fertilized and it's been amended. The dirt should be really good for this, I'm hoping. So, okay, so I really learn by watching. So I've watched these guys, and I'm hoping I'm doing it right. Third time I've tried it planting carrots. And one time I got some real stubby ones, and another time stringy. And so I'm going to try what they said. Water it in good. I'm going to cover it. And I'll come back in a few days and look at it. So here's hoping. Get all this dirt off here. Okay. Okay, so I got all of the carrots in, and I covered them up. And now I'm going to move on to my beets. I'm going to move them down here next to the slowly dying squash plant that's actually putting out babies. I can't believe it. It was laying down looking dead, and I saw something, I think at Epic Gardening, you know, where it was saying that you should stake it up. Well, it was kind of late for that, but I did it anyway. And it's actually got another baby on it. I just thought this thing was completely dead, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, so something else I saw, they said to soak your beets before you put them in the ground. So I've been soaking these for a few minutes now, and I'm going to plant them. And again, it's good to remember I don't need to have a whole bunch of anything. Oh, this ground over here is dry. So the soaking didn't get over here. Anyway, I don't need to have a whole bunch of anything. I'm just doing for my household right now. And whatever's extra, I do share it. But when you're planting, you can just plant in terms of taking care of your household. So if you don't have a lot of space and you still want a garden, you can still just put a few things in the ground and let that be it. And that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so I got some just regular dirt out of the yard here that don't have DG in it. Just regular dirt from other planting areas that I had. And I'm mixing chicken manure in with it. And then I'm going to mix this in the garden here. This area where I'll be planting my beets. Beets are high in nitrogen anyway, so they're really good for the soil. I had them down at the other end of the garden earlier this year. So I'm going to put some down here now. It's good for the soil. Okay, so I used about half the package of carrot seeds to plant the carrots. And now I'm going to plant the beets in this area right here, right next to the carrots. I finally got enough dirt added together with this. I wet the ground down. Added my chicken manure. And now I'm going to plant my beets down to this squash plant. Or maybe to the water spigot just beyond the squash plant. I like beets, and so does my friend Carol, so I share them with her. Okay. So I soaked the beets, then I knocked them over. And now I'm going to take them and put them in the ground. Just right along this line here. These are still in the water. So I'm just going to take them out and plant them along this line. I like getting my hands in the dirt. I think that's the way we're made, to be able to work with our hands and all that good stuff. The connection that we have with the earth. When a garden was planted in Eden and put the man and woman there, I guess they would have been working, doing stuff with their hands too. Okay, I got the beets planted all the way down to this plant here. And we'll just keep an eye on them. I've had good success growing beets. No success growing carrots. Apparently now with watermelons, this is my second year trying to do that. Last year we had cantaloupes all summer long. So I don't know what's going to happen with the cantaloupes, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for spending the morning with me. It's been an hour out here this morning, longer than usual. The sun is at my back, so I got to get out of here. Have a great day. If you're thinking of starting a garden and need some supplies, check out the link below where you can go to the gardening channel, and using my code in the description, you can support me at no extra cost to you. Or you can go to the Home Depot where they will be happy to come out and build a garden for you to your specification. It doesn't have to be huge, and they'll be happy to do that. Anyway, the information is down below.